back everyone, Shikay Hawken here, reporting for the Disassembly. So, how's everyone doing tonight? I hope you guys are doing alright. I'm not sure why it doesn't track my mouth properly, but you know what? We're balling. Anyway. Today, I want to take things, I already said it, but I'm taking things much slower than how I usually do where I just spec like 4 days in a week, which is, that's quite a lot to do, to be honest, even by my standard, not gonna lie. But, once in a while, you just kinda need to slow it down and just kinda calm yourself down. And yeah, by the way, yesterday my channel is officially it's already pretty old, but now it's officially 12 years old, because I first joined YouTube on July 27, 2012. Officially according to YouTube, but as you may have known, I'm not exactly starting there, especially if you've been following me for a long time. I'm starting far from there. Yeah, maybe because I created the YouTube channel when the disaster happened. The 2012 situation where there is an Armageddon happening during 2012. Yeah, I survived that. I wonder how many people remember that, but holy shit. The biggest bullshit that's ever happened, and people just believe that, myself included. But yeah, it was a simpler time. Whoever that managed to spread that lie pretty well, you know what, kudos to you guys, because everyone's believe it, almost everyone's falling for it. That is one of the biggest prank that has been done in the history of pranks, I guess. So yeah, that's actually impressive when you can fool that much people. Let me just jump into the game while we are talking. So yeah, 2012. That around the same time as the rise of a certain YouTuber, right? Like a lot of YouTubers started from around that year, like some of the biggest name, I think PewDiePie is much earlier, if I remember correctly, but 2012 is when he become more known to a lot of people. And then there is others as well. I don't really follow that much YouTuber. Like, I do know some of the biggest name a little bit, but not that much. I'm more of a casual enjoyer, but even since back then, I'm a bit disappointed with myself, because I see YouTube as a quick money making shame, basically. Which it's clearly not at this point, as you can tell from the channel. Yeah, realization is reality hurts. All like, my young self, why do you think it's easy to make YouTube content? Yeah, at least I'm having fun here a little bit, right? So it's just one of those things, I guess, where you would think that it's that simple. Turns out it's not. But then again, who am I kidding? It just doesn't make any sense. If there is a thing that says, "Oh yeah, you're gonna make things, it's so easy," it's probably gonna be too good to be true. But then again, sometimes those things that's too good to be true may have been true. But can you actually reach there? Probably not. Yeah, well. It is what it is. So, speaking of all things, I'm gonna do with this Maxim gun. Why not? I'm gonna spend some time talking to you guys while I'm at it, hopefully. And how do I say this? I've been thinking, like, I'm pretty sure some of you that probably going to try to watch me on the VOD probably think that I've been quite on the low energy recently, which honestly I do. In fact, I just noticed someone unpressed that like button. I don't know anymore, man. I'm not gonna quit anytime soon, that's for sure. But I did think back then where, how do I say this? Like the last few days, like what's the point of bragging that I last longer than anyone else, right? When there is not much that I achieved so far on this channel. Like, maybe I should just stop or something, but that's not an option for me because, like, honestly, okay, as much as I sound so low about this all stuff, I'm actually really happy just doing whatever I want on my channel. Like, I know I don't sound like it right now, but that's just because me being on the low energy. Doesn't help either, I got hit by a quiz earlier today. But yeah, it's just that honestly, just streaming like this is actually really relaxing. Actually helps my mental a little bit. Like, you know what, I'm enjoying this, even though nobody really watching it most of the time. I mean, there are some that's regular that came by, but as of new audience, it's pretty rare. But you know, it's a slow time. I'm kinda enjoying it. If anything, I just wonder what will happen when the channel become big, because like at this point I don't really expect it's suddenly gonna go boom, right? Like, this channel is a fossil in its own thing, a mythical creature even. Like, how is this channel stand so long with me helping it, right? But you know, that's just me. I'm just happy that I'm actually been doing this for a while. Like, yeah, it's just a hobby at this point. Like, I still want my channel to be successful, cause that will help a lot actually. But I just don't know, man. In fact, I don't know which. Okay, the videos. Like, sometimes there are puzzles that you need to understand just so you can see where you're supposed to go, right? Like, kind of like this thing right here, you know? Sometimes you try to figure out where things should go, where things should be installed to create something out of it. Which, you know, I can kind of see why this is not really appealing to most people, but I do enjoy it myself here. And I don't know, man. Maybe I'm getting old. But if I said that means I'm admitting I'm older than Alonso. I'm never going to admit that. I'm younger than Alonso, obviously. For an obvious reason. When I say Alonso, I'm talking about Fernando Alonso, obviously. But yeah, sometimes I just don't know where things goes. Like, in my life, I just keep wondering, where am I supposed to go with this? Like, in the past, even as late as earlier this year, I kept bragging about that. Yeah, I'm still active much longer than those new Vtubers. How do I say this? I'm still somehow keep going with all of this, like blah 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 blah. Like, but then now that I think about it, what's the point of bragging that when there is no achievement that I get for? I mean, 500 subscribers is quite an achievement in itself. Not gonna lie, that's, you know, for some random dude on the internet, that's honestly quite impressive. But then again, I guess I'm just haven't figured out what I need to do. I remember someone on my reply in X actually telling me that I know what I need to do, I know what's stopping me from doing it, and all I have to do is just have to go for it, right? I mean, the guy has a point there, even though I'm not sure if it's an actual channel or a bot, but I think it's an actual channel though, for looking at the profile and stuff. But I don't know, maybe I'm just making an excuse here at this point, like, yeah, these stuff are too expensive, these stuff are not easy to come by, and yeah, I don't have much time, blah blah blah. I don't know. I think it's just a bunch of excuse at this point, isn't it? Considering, like, if I think about it with my current job, I actually have plenty of time to do whatever the hell I want. Which is, you know, you cannot, that's quite a luxury as a low-wage worker, you know. Happy 12th anniversary. Thank you, Matthew. Like, for a low-wage worker like me, that's quite the luxury, which is kind of surprising, don't you think? Like, yeah, maybe don't have much money, but you know, you can just save, for example, right? But again, it's kind of usually having time is quite the luxury, as far as I can see from others' experience, which is something. By the way, how are we, Matthew? I hope you're doing fine. So, oh wow, that's a lot of stuff. So, how do I say this? It's just that I should just spend more time actually doing something if possible, right? Go do something more, do something. Maybe honestly, this 2 months been getting on my goddamn nerves. I see. You're having it rough, buddy. I'm sorry about that. Two months though. Wow. Yeah, that's a lot of time to be suffering actually. Wow, that thing is actually much more stuff to be disassembled. Holy shit. Huh. Okay. I'm actually kind of surprised about that. But yeah, in my case, like I just don't know where I'm supposed to go here. Right? I know I'm quite a downer for the past few days as well, to be honest, so that doesn't help your case because I'm supposed to be the entertainer here. But I'm not doing it apparently tonight. And I should do it. I don't know, some people get entertained by just me talking about this stuff. That I don't know. Some people feel it as showing weakness, others just saying that, what are you doing? Something like that. Considering I've been here for like 12 years, like, you would think I already know what I'm supposed to do. I'm not. I'm not at all. Like, I mean, the channel is 12 years, obviously. Me, I'm much older. Fucking, I'm old. But you know, every 4 years, for whatever reason, I feel like there is something big going on. Like, in a good way, you know. Every 4 years, something's interesting going on in my life. Like, like 2020 is the start of me actually going into VTubing for the first time, debuting as myself again. I mean, the illustration is debatable if I want to call it. It looks like me, but but it does show my personality quite a bit. I've been fumbling around a lot, and that may make you feel you're going nowhere. Yeah. Might as well just I'm flailing around everywhere, doesn't without a direction, stretching everywhere. Wait, is that a cleaner? I'm sorry, I got distracted. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's a fucking cleaning brush. What the fuck? That's really cool. I'm sorry, I got distracted because they stored the cleaning brush inside the grip. I never knew that. But you've also found a lot, so I think it's good trade-off if that counts. Yeah, I guess that's true. And big things are coming soon. Well, obviously I'm gonna have a new Vtuber model this year. That's a big thing, right? I don't know what else is gonna be a big thing though. Well, at least the one that I plan doesn't seem big in my eyes. But who knows, maybe it's gonna be suddenly just go boom on my face. Hopefully in a good way. If it's in a bad way, that's a lot of example already. If you think about it, right? But you know, it is what it is. Sometimes, like, I've seen some people that's just gonna start exploding their YouTube career after like years much longer than I do. Like, it's kind of skewed because you kind of see others, oh my god, he just stopped and he go big really quick. Unfortunately, that's not how real life works. It's different from people to people. Like, some will get it almost instantly, and that's basically testing whether they are worthy or not, right? Because some of these people that's actually blew up really fast doesn't know how to handle their new fame, which is kind of scary, to be honest. Hello, Snow. Welcome. We're just talking about reflection, I guess. While I'm just fiddling with this stuff. Yeah, imagine if you got big in the first 2 years of your channel debut. Yeah, that's gonna be. Yeah, I don't know how I don't know how I'm supposed to deal with that. If it was back in 2018, right? Because 2018, I'm still playing God Eater. Which one? That's impossible to go big with that game because that game is still quite niche, surprisingly. And second of all, the lack of experience gonna bite me in the ass. That's the worst part about it. Like right now, I have plenty of experience as a small content creator, at least. So that is that. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, we wouldn't be friends if that happens before, right? Then learn the English. I don't. I mean, I'm learning Japanese. Still not good at it. Far from it, actually. In fact, I got a rather low score today on my Japanese quiz. God dang it. But learning a new language is not that bad. Like, I'm not natively speaking language, that's for sure. The idea of me starting the channel is just so I can start speaking English more. That's the unintended intention, basically. Like, if you go to my old videos, bro, you can hear how stiff my English was. I mean, it's still pretty stiff today, mostly because I don't really keep my grammar and stuff properly anymore. Just more casual stuff at this point. Oh, you're from Korea, okay. 안녕하세요? I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. I'm sorry if I butcher it, but yeah, language is fun, to be honest. Not gonna lie. But yeah, 2016 is the time I decided to just start speak English on my video and just go for it. That was a good time, much simpler time. Thank you, I guess. Hello, Damgam. How are you? I'm just talking about what's happening in the past as well while I'm doing this. Like my past experience with making content and stuff. Well, talking about the what would happen if I blew up, as in like popularity, not actually blowing myself up. I do that often in Counter-Strike already. Like, yeah. Just just starting from a very beginning of me starting the channel. The worst part about how I started, actually, now that I'm going to mention it here, I don't think anyone would clip it, to be honest. If they do, maybe like years later when they somehow find this out. And how do I say this? I started not aiming for my own country of origin. Just because back then, I'm not sure about now, but back then, I thought the market was cringe. I don't know what's up with me back then. I am so elitist whatsoever. I mean, I still kind of do sometimes, but what the fuck am I thinking back then? uh, Like, I just don't want to speak my own language because I don't want to be found out by my fellow countrymen. it's really dumb. Two ranges to help you work the guns. Yeah, you don't need much range on older weapon like this, surprisingly. Man, old stuff is much easier to repair, I guess, back in the day. But yeah. I know, that sounds like I'm hating my own country of origin. It's not like I hate it, to be honest. It's more like I just don't like the people sometimes. In today's age, the Vtuber with native language would be a charm point. Yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, that is true, actually. But that's a bit too late for me now. I already tried to build identity in a way I do like an EN VTuber, right? But okay, we'll learn Polish and react to Polish content. Kurwa. Nah, I'm just gonna learn Japanese for now. Maybe I'll give Polish a go at some point. At some point, not now, obviously. Cause I just love using their curse word. To be honest, at this point, I'm sorry, but it's just interesting to curse in Polish and Russian language. Okay, there is just that kind of pronunciation that making sure that, yeah, I am cursing at you really, really badly. Like sukabliet or kurva, and there is one more, but I forgot. But that's not from those two countries. Oh yeah, Perkele. Perkele something, I don't know. I don't know. Cursing with European language is really funny. Maybe YouTube can auto-generate subtitles from Polish now. I don't know. I don't think so with Polish. I mean, I knew some Indonesian language is auto-generated before. Especially since I've seen some Hololive Indonesia content, which that did get auto closed caption. But yeah, man, you only need some screwdrivers with this thing. That's really cool. Oh yeah, the water cooling. Every single gamer's like this, and it's exists since this bloody thing. Yeah. This thing. This gun is water cooled. You gamers should love it, right? Oh boy. This thing kinda sucks when it comes to hit dissipation, not gonna lie. Gatling is gamer gun. To be fair, that's true actually. The funny part is Porsche is holding on to air cooled for their engine, and it keeps burning their car back in the day until they find out they can use water. I don't know, it's just kind of hilarious. But yeah. Yeah, these things are cool, you know? Not really good though still. Like, it's still better off just swap out the barrel, like, you know, the quick swap barrel, like some of the later machine guns. But for this case, yeah, it should do the trick for a while. Ooh, Look at this wheel hub, it's only held by 3 screws. Car these days at least has 4. Also, yeah, still wood. With metal plating of all thing. But then again, back then, people still figuring out what the hell they need to do. No real direction with their stuff. That's why some of the older stuff is just really, really unique. Kind of hard to replicate by today's standards as well, you know? That is one big metal stuff there. But yeah. And yeah, in my case, wait, what? Oh, that's how the old turret-ish looking work. I see. They just couple this thing. Oh, that's interesting. So yeah, 2016 is how I started YouTube. 2020 is how I started Vtubing. 2012 is how this channel even created because I just want quick money as a kid. It's such a dumb thing to do as a kid, but yeah, no, kids dreams big and all. That's pretty normal. At least in the past. I don't know how kids these days. Oh, there we go. But yeah, a man can dream, as always. Not just a man, a woman, a children, an alien. They all can dream. Even a robot, why not? A robot can dream of an electric ship. But the only thing is unsure is whether one can realize it or not. That's it, really. Oh yeah, this water tank. Oh man. Kinda reminds me of some radiator that you need to fill up. But yeah, it's just how it is, really, in my opinion. Like, you just, I don't know, just need to find a direction, I guess. Well, easier said than done, I know. I understand that very well, actually. But then again, you gotta find out after all, right? Because if you never try, that means you will never find out. I know the meaning of fuck around and find out is usually meant for a bad thing, but you can use it as a good thing as well, in my opinion. Because if you never fuck around, you'll never find out. To keep on searching, buddy. Yeah. Keep on searching. Finding purpose in life, man. Is that the plug? Yeah, it's literally called water jacket. But yeah, finding it's one of those things that, you know, maybe you should fuck around a little bit to find out. Because I know the connotation is bad for the most part, because people always use it for against people that use it doing things in a bad way, and people use it on those kind of people most of the time. But you can also use it as in a good way. Maybe not approved by the community to say it like that, but you definitely can. You can spin it into a positive thing. Like many aspects in life, okay, actually can be spun in a good way. Even though it's a bad thing, you can just, it's not such a bad thing, maybe it is the bright side, I know it sounds like I'm doing toxic positivity, but sometimes you just cannot keep thinking it in a bad light. Otherwise, you're just gonna make it worse for yourself. At least that's my opinion about it. Oh, the carriage is done. That was quick. The carriage is not that hard to rebuild, actually. But yeah, at this point, I'm just gonna see things in the most positive way possible if I can. Because thinking in the negative light is just not gonna make me happy. I'm used to that a lot in the past. I still kinda do sometimes. But these days, rather than thinking about why it's such a bad situation, I'm just gonna start thinking like words hard getting it. Like I'm just gonna think, how am I supposed to turn this around at this point? Comeback mechanic and stuff. Press that burst button. Get that gel-free card in Monopoly. Gonna have to think it like that at this point if I want to finally thrive in the way I want it, right? Which, by the way, I need to complete my drawing at this point. I kinda reminded about that. I should do something about that later. And yeah, I'm not doing well as well right now. I'm not feeling well, that's what I wanted to say. Like, just earlier today, like, I just do some cleaning in my room. Not big cleaning and stuff, and I already feel like my body is not liking that. Like, it just feels tired, even though I just don't do much for today, to be honest. But for whatever reason, it just decided, oh my god, it's so tiring and stuff, blah 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 blah. Like, oh, fuck off. If I want to get sick, at least I'm gonna get sick when my favorite streamer is going live. So at least I have something to watch. Yeah, I need to make sure to do that. Otherwise, I'm not gonna have anything to watch and just lie down on the bed too much, which is not healthy too, to be honest. I don't know, my priority is kind of fucked at this point. Yeah, I don't think I'm a good example for people on the online space, that's for sure. I don't know. You'll be the judge. But yeah, it's just one of those things that you could say it's a strategic getting sick. Strategically getting sick to make sure you get the maximum rest from your own body, okay? So yeah, I'm still gonna try to keep working tomorrow, but I don't know about the next day. And it's not like I'm lying to the people that actually give me the work. It just so happened that I'm making sure that I'm holding myself to not get sick before the day I want to. It's one way to do it, okay? Like, like, it's not that I'm getting sick on purpose either. Okay? But it's something that I strategically think to make sure to make sure that if I get sick, I better get the maximum benefit of having that day off because of that. Like I couldn't play video games obviously because I need to rest. So the next best thing is just watching things, right? I'm listening to something. So yeah. I don't know how to feel to share that knowledge, but I hope it's useful in a way, but I don't know. Is that a good advice or a bad advice? I have no idea. At least for me it's really beneficial, so that is that. Oh my god. Yeah, that's one way to do it, I guess. Okay, what else? Alright, we need to rebuild everything on here. Man, I really love the way they slip in the cleaning brush in there. That's really awesome, actually. Anyway. Let's see. What else? I mean, to be fair, my work is not the hardest, but I don't know, the environment kinda sometimes just make me sick easier for whatever reason. I'm not sure what's causing it. Like, maybe the AC, I guess. I mean, I'm not really into air conditioning that much. Or unnatural colder air, because I'm fine with natural cold air. Like, you know, like rain or just high in the mountain and stuff. Like, I'm fine with that, but AC for whatever reason, I just couldn't take it that much. Not sure what's causing it, but it's just weird. I mean, yeah, I luckily do have it, but I never really use it that often. Aside from one, it's expensive to run, and second, I am not exactly I'm more of a warm temperature person. Like, I rather if it's a little hotter and stuff. So just so I can feel a little bit at ease. And then again, I'm still living with my parents, so of course there is some benefit why I even have that. But I only turn on my AC when I'm turning on my PC. Does that make any sense? Because I'm not cooling myself, I'm cooling my bloody PC. Yeah, I'd advise to keep it only a few degrees from room temperature. Yeah, I know, right? Because it's not really that healthy to keep it on all the time. Like, yeah, it sure is nice, but it's not that healthy. Too low and good for you. Too high and it doesn't affect much. That's just how it is, I guess, with AC. Oh, that cannot be in yet. Okay, maybe hit this first. Oh yeah, that makes sense. That's the pin for this stuff. But yeah, AC isn't exactly the healthiest thing. If you can get a natural wind from the outside, which unfortunately my room is the worst place possible to get that, you should try to get a natural air or temperature instead. Hell, natural sunlight is not great either in my room. Like, if you ever seen some of my videos that involves real life, it's always the room always lit up by light. That's because the natural lighting is really bad in my position. Like, it's there, but it's only like the best time is only like in the afternoon. But the rest of the time, either it's night or it's just bad lighting. Like, yeah, it's not really great, sadly, but you know what? The room is really well insulated, so that is that. Which is kind of surprising. Okay. What's next? Do you want me to open the Zis gun? Oh wait, we haven't tried to operate the Maxim gun. Hang on, we need to do that. Let's do some operation at least. Let's see what this thing's all about. So there is Tachanka. What's a Tachanka? Oh my god! The first ever technical. Dude, this is the first generation of the technical before everyone start using Hilux and a machine gun on top of it. I wasn't expecting that. I only know this gun is known for being one of the earliest rendition of machine guns back in the day, way back in World War One. But I didn't know there is a motor carriage on it. Holy fuck! Oh, come on! Don't remove that. I want to fire it. Where's the trigger? Here. Oh, I love that. The bullet injection is from the front. That's interesting. Look at this. Right at the bottom here. Oh, this thing is beautiful. Okay. What's the safety on this? I want to see what's the safety function on here, right? Safety. It's just a latch. The safety is literally like done. Just push down this one thing. Man, you wouldn't believe how many weapons that can be disabled just by pressing a button. Okay, what's the scope here? I don't know how I feel about it. That feels a little bit disappointing for me, to be honest. That's not even a scope, but you know what? Sure. Whatever you say, inventor. Oh, what was that? Just a bunch of Twitch notification. That scope is a bit disappointing. Be careful with the shield. Yeah. I love how this is basically Soviet style stars. I guess that they are the one who buy this gun a lot back then. Look at this mechanism. It moves really weird. Let me try to slow down a little bit here. Like it just moves back and forth like that. This worm looking handle is moving like that. Is this yeah, this is technically open bolt, right? I mean, it's a machine gun. Let's see how the inside works. Some parts to be able to see what's going on. It is open bolt. Oh, there is the casing is still stored until the next shot is fired. That's interesting. Like, look at this. The hammer just releases itself, basically, right? But this thing is actually what moves the bullet from the extractor towards the chamber, and then from the chamber towards the ejection port. That's really cool. That is actually really cool. Oh, by the way, you cannot reload this. That's interesting. You cannot reload this thing until you run out of ammo. I mean, it makes sense, considering this is cased ammunition in a way. And there's gonna be a lot of this on the ground by the time you've done firing, like what, 250 rounds? I'm pretty sure going to overheat though. Okay, where's the cutout? Yeah, there's not much to show really. This thing creates what you call as a kill zone back in the day. That's really scary. This is the significant the part of the significant history of firearms, simply because this is the start of fully automatic heavy machine guns, basically. As you can hear from here, yeah. Okay, I'm up. So I'm gonna slow down the reload by 50 time. So what do you do? So, okay. Remove the bottom of the chain here, actually. Okay, that's way too slow. Times 10. So just remove that. Get a new part. Yeah. It's literally... I really want to have this kind of container, to be honest, just for my arcade stick. That would be really cool, isn't it? But to be honest, bro, I can't hear anything you said when the gun's firing. But yeah, okay, let me repeat it. This gun is quite the significant advancement in firearms industry back in the days. And this has created the kill zone in World War One. This is a nightmare for World War One soldier. That's why trench warfare becomes really slow, because of they need to make trench, and this is, if you go on the top, this is going to kill you. So, yeah. It's just, that's just how it is. And look at that, there is long rod to guide the bullets, basically. You're going to pull that directly. Yeah, you still cock the gun by pushing it forward. Which is really interesting, because you usually push backward right now. You're pushing forward to open the chamber and extract there basically. It's interesting how it works. You have to do it twice. Okay. That's interesting. But yeah, this is the best part though. The tachanka. They just put it on top of the carriage like that. Doesn't even try to do anything. Like, this is basically a tail gunner if you look at it. Like, look, this is where the horse is on the left side. This thing is actually facing backward. Yeah, this is basically a tail gunner if you want to use it on top of the carriage like this. That's something. Oh, that is very amazing. Okay, I think we should move on to the next weapon. Okay. What do I want to try? Do you want me to do this? This has more parts though. Doesn't look that complex to be honest, but should we? Or should we try something else before we continue our talk for the night? Oh, that's such a beauty. The talk. I mean, just random talk basically. It's this. Oh god dang it! I just realized that sounds like German trying to say this. the ZIS. This looks sick though. You know what? Fuck it, we're doing this. Might as well. We already do maxi. Why not we go with a bigger gun? Oh, look at that big caliber right there. Like, by today's standard, this is not that big, but it's still really scary. Yeah, it's okay. I understand the situation. This one, you look. This is a race car. It has 5 lug nuts. It's a 5-spokes wheel. Look at it. This is a race car. I'm so sorry. I got so distracted by some stupid shit. I can't. Race car wheels on your R3, perfect for SRT team tactics. Yeah, and the tactic is called dodge this. Hello 76. And yes, of course you can remove the shielding as per usual. I think I see why there is a lot of part here. It's the shielding. Anyway, so also Thank you for 12 years. More anxiety and stress that can be quelled through this stream. I think I already done that already. You kinda missed it. So, anyway, let's talk about moving forward. What's the plan that I'm trying to do? Well, let's see. For one, I'm probably gonna do more device trial / device investigation more. Because I do kind of enjoy it quite a bit, but the surprising thing is it actually gained quite a bit of view, which is I'm quite surprised that people interested with that kind of stuff. Like, if you okay, let me actually. Ooh, okay, let me check my channel content a little bit on the studio, because remember the live stream where I do the pan tap, I think. Yeah, it was the pan tap. Let me check the analytics actually. Watch time, content. Is it content? Actually, no longer the pan tap. Actually, the pan tap is gone on the top 5. But one of the video that I do is surprisingly doing really well. Like, it's still getting views today, which is really interesting how that works. Because I was thinking that it's just a one-time upload and done. But no. That particular video actually reaching 892 views now. It's slow. Don't get me wrong. It's slow because I uploaded at the end, at the middle of end of December last year. That already on 892. That's been like more than all the stuff that I've been uploading for the past year, which is really surprising. That was just an arcade stick, by the way, made by Gamster. So that's something, alright. That's why I kind of want to do device investigation, because the device investigation that I did on and the device trial, they consisted the device trial with the new custom macro pad last week. Yeah, no, that's only 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. That goes 62. And then where is it? The pan tap the other day, even older. The pan tap is already reaching 92. That's the one that I, after I buy it. Previously, when I just borrow my brother's Wacom, I only get 47. The pan tap got 92, surprisingly. So I kind of want to do that more. I know it's gonna cost more, I must say. But maybe it's like, how do I say this? Like once in a month content, I guess, perhaps. I'll try to do that. Something like that. That's the plan with my content moving forward. I'm still gonna do more gaming, obviously, because that's just the channel identity currently, right? It's not a tech channel yet, I think. I don't know. I don't know anymore. But considering that, I kind of want to do more tech. Which, by the way, I need to apologize to you guys that's been following me a lot, but I decided to get a new box after I find a new... What? a new arcade stick creator, basically. Which, funnily enough, happens to be an old friend of mine. We're not close, just some acquaintance back in the day. Like, long time ago. In a certain video game in Indonesian server. But I find out the guy actually made that. The wheel isn't a crucial priority from the looks of it. I mean, I want to make it a priority, but at the same time, finding the time to actually drive is much harder. But then again, the box is not that expensive like some of the manufacturer on the US, like Johnny Freys, right? Because I swear, Johnny Freys stuff is really cool. But good lord, the pricing is also cool, I guess. Like, I think it was called For the Win. The model that he is currently running. That is over $200, I believe. And that's just the case. Like, holy fuck, dude. Definitely not the market for that, right? But then, the one that I found, the full case is like, it's topped with like $35 with the smallest size. And if I want to get a bigger one, it's like $40. Which the one that I order from him. And I kind of need it as well because I need something a bit lower for a very long time. My current box that I actually use for most of my for the past 1 year already. Holy shit. That box is way too high. Like, it's 8 centimeters tall. That is not comfortable, surprisingly. So that is something that I'm concerned. And you know what? The new box gonna be on between 6 to 6.2 centimeters. So that's going to help a lot with the ergonomic. Also, it helps with having a wider space to the left and right side. Because the older box that I use from Burole Berkat, as nice as it is, as economical as it is, it's, how do I say this? It doesn't sit right on my thigh. Like, it's just in the inner thigh, and it makes me subconsciously keep moving my leg closer, which is not really comfortable if I want to play video games comfortably, right? So it ended up being not that nice for in if I play on longer session. But the other justification that I do make in this case, no pun intended, is that I'm preparing for 2026 because from the news that I get, one of the biggest competition of fighting game, which is EVO tournament, is gonna be held on Singapore on 2026. They already announced it officially. No fixed date yet. And I'm trying to save for that. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to go to Singapore in 2 years. Hopefully I have enough money and can join the good times in EVO. And if you guys happen to be there, maybe you can meet me. Who knows? See, Matthew is looking at it now. The biggest issue is obviously the money though, because I don't know the ticketing yet. I haven't do anything about passport as well, so yeah, for real. Like, hang on, let me try to find it. The announcement somewhere. For Singapore 2026. Yeah. This is the picture from the place of it. Where is it? I'm gonna share the desktop here. Yeah, see? 2026 preview, Singapore. That's why I'm really looking forward to it. That's why I'm preparing from now, because like being in a low wage working condition, that means I need to save as much money as I can. So that's not gonna stop me from spending my money towards Mirin, because I'm supporting her career in a way, not by much, but yeah, she's my Kamiyoshi, by the way. Don't judge. But I'm trying to save as much money as I can to be able to go there and join the competition. That also means I need to train in one of the games that's gonna be available in that year. I happen to have Tekken, but yeah. Yeah, there is a reason to fly to Singapore now. Because last time I went there was, well, I did get there, but not on my own volition, basically. My parents dragged me to go to Singapore to go into Universal Studios Singapore. I'm enjoying it, I guess. But I don't know. It's different than when you actually want to do it, right? I'm not the person that loves to adventuring anywhere when I'm being forced, that's for sure. I don't remember when exactly I go to Singapore back then though. Because I was much younger, that's for sure. But yeah, hopefully I could gain enough what is it? Fun to actually go there. Which I kinda hope this new Vtuber model that I'm getting is gonna be the one that help me to reach that goal, hopefully. Because if it does, I'm gonna be really happy about it, because I'm going to probably get there and then get O2'd immediately on my first round. Happens a lot. But yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of preparation need to be done. Hit different. Yeah, it does hit different, I guess. But the point is that I really want to be able to join the tournament even just once in my life, because they look so much fun. The festivities there. I want to go there just once in my life, even just once. Hell, maybe I could. Maybe if Idol Showdown's still doing their own side tournament, I will try to join that. It will be really fun. Not gonna be on top. And with that, I've seen a lot of good players globally. But yeah, maybe someday. Yeah, that's why I'm preparing for the new box. It's gonna have a carrying handle made directly by the guy as well. Visit once and have a memorable tale to tell. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, it will be even better if I can keep going to every single one of the EVO tournament, but that's just uneconomical for me. Because the festivities, like, oh my god, they look so much fun. You know? I know I'm more of a casual. I cannot. Hang on. I cannot call myself casual. Actually, now that I think about it, because what kind of casual buy an arcade stick just to play fighting games? Now that I think about it. But I'm not a hardcore either, so yeah, can't really count as a casual at that point, right? I don't know. You'll be the judge. Enthusiastic will be the word. Yeah, that will be the right word, I guess. But I wonder how the transport when I play there. Though that's the question. Because I think if I try to compare the currency between Indonesia and Singapore, Indonesia is definitely on the weaker side. Quite far actually compared to Singapore. Like one Singapore dollar is like last time I remember was 10,000. I think it's increased now. If anyone can tell me how much, please do tell me now so I can make sure I have enough money to at least find a hotel in there. Because if I cannot find a hotel, I don't know where to live. Yeah, Singapore is definitely stronger than a lot of the Southeast Asian region. That's for sure. That's the difficult part. The problem is always the money. That's the problem, right? It's always the money. You want something, money. You got into trouble, money. Oh man, that's just how it is, I guess. But yeah, I really want to go there just once, at least just once in my life. But yeah, I mean, if I end up not be able to go there on 2026, hopefully there is always a next year, right? But I really want to go to see to Singapore for that tournament just once. So it's better if it's sooner. Man, this thing has a lot of parts. But yeah, I remember buying like Indonesian food in Singapore, like as in like the instant noodles, you know, typical stuff. It becomes really expensive there. Like what the hell? Yeah, I'm talking about Indomie, by the way. Was it Indomie or Pop Me? I don't really remember. I think it's Pop Me because it's the instant ramen cup. But yeah. So that's why I'm trying to get a new box for myself. Maybe some new components as well, but I'm not sure if I go with the new component completely or I should go with just a converter because price-wise, it's not really viable for me to actually go for a completely component really. I'm gonna try to get some, but no promise. But yeah. Okay. Maybe I could visit Blocky there because Blocky is in Singapore last time I remember, right? Was it? Yeah, I think it was. I could just stay in Blocky's house. If he allows me, of course. That's one way to do it. Would be even better if it happens to be much closer, but I don't know. Hey, if you have friends in foreign country, I think that's the best way to do it most of the time, instead of just renting a place on your own, or go book a hotel. I mean, of course you still have to give something back to them, so yeah, you cannot just be a freeloader at the end of the day, right? Yeah, that's the problem though, obviously. So in the end, that's not gonna be a choice. Wait, what? Oh. Okay. You have to move that to actually remove the cylinders on that thing. What is this part, by the way? They don't give it a name. But yeah, I mean, if you have a friend in a foreign country, it's kind of encouraged to go to their place if possible, because that's going to help you a lot more than doing it yourself. Especially when you have a local guide basically built in with that. But again, do not be a freeloader. You have to give something back to them. Because if you're being a freeloader, then that's just rude. Whatever happens, we look forward to you going, bro. I hope I could. I really hope I could. I don't have much prestige in fighting game, but if I could, I'm going to record every single moment that I could record. Not sure if I should use GoPro though. GoPro is kinda running the battery real quick. Because my father won a GoPro and he never really used it that much. The one who used it a lot is actually me. It's the Hero 6, by the way, in case you guys want to know. Oh, this color though. Man, they make it look so easy when in real life, this entire disassembly, you need like 2 or 3 people. But yeah, well, I'll see what I can do. If I can be more serious about it, or maybe for whatever reason some sponsor decided, you know what, you want to go there, we could help, something like that. That would be really amazing. But as of now, I'm better prepare myself for my debut, right? My debut with the new model, which hopefully helps with my content in the future. Maybe entertain you guys more. Because I really can't wait to show you guys. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna say it here. Let me check the calendar real quick. Obviously, I'm gonna debut it next month. But I'm going to debut it on 27th next month. So be sure to subscribe. I'll be here. And you'll see the latest outfit that I'm going to have. So hope you guys stay tuned for that. Yeah, this is more of a low-key announcement because I still haven't made enough stuff for promotional purpose yet. I'll try to find the time. But I hope you guys look forward to that one, because there is a really fun stuff that I'm going to show you that day. Trust me on that. Sadly, no jiggle physics because I'm a guy. If you guys into jiggle physics, then don't go here. Go somewhere else. But yeah, 27th August 2024, mark the calendar. And hopefully it's in time, because that time is way too close to the next game that I want to play, which I get support for this next game actually. Coco has been helping me to get this game, so I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna have fun with it, obviously. And I just hope the game is actually turned out super great. I mean, it looks great already. What else do I need to disassemble? Oh, that is... Oh. Okay. But yeah. Gonna have to plan much better though, because half-ass plan is gonna ruin it every time. Wow, this thing has a lot of part inside. Anyway, what else do I want to talk? Yeah, that is honestly much I want to talk about really, because I don't usually do this. Like, I know I put a game on it while I'm talking, but that's just so it doesn't go just us chatting. You know, something to distract you guys a little bit while I'm talking or yapping, as the kids say it these days. Even though yapping is such an old word, as far as I know. But hey, words are words, I guess. Man, there's still 8 parts. What the hell? What? That's just 1, not 8. Oh, you know what? I'll take it. That is a lot of work. I mean, it's a big gun. Of course, it's gonna have a lot of work. But yeah, again, I'm gonna announce 27th of August. Mark the calendar. That's gonna be the debut of another timeline. Hope you guys look forward to that. Still waiting a few things and working on other things here and there, but yeah. Yes, new model debut. I've been teasing it for a while, and I think I'm pretty much set up. In fact, I'm just gonna say this to you guys. I already received the model and I'm already setting it up. So it's pretty much ready basically, as in the most basic sense, but I want to do something more to it. You know? Not super extraordinary, but it's gonna be how do I say this? Can I say I'm satisfied with the finished product? Mate, I'm really happy actually. My new rigger actually done a pretty good job at it. And obviously my artist friend always did a good job on the art style. Gotta love him. So model wise, I am really happy about it. So there are some unfortunate things, but I'm gonna talk about the extra stuff on the debut. But for the most part, it's really, really good. And I hope you guys like it. Because you guys might be in for a shock, basically. Okay, what else? So that I'm going to debut it right before Gundam Breaker 4. Because that's the timing that I'm aiming for that debut actually. So by the time the new game release, I have a new game to play. To make sure, you know, I'm having a good time alongside with you guys. So yeah, that's the real reason why I'm putting it on that date. I was supposed to do it a bit earlier, but there are some things that's going on in the background that's kinda make me want to push it a little further to the back for now. Hopefully no schedule changes. So yeah, but I'll inform it properly in the next few weeks. Hopefully, like just at the beginning of August, I will announce it. But we'll see. So yeah, you guys that's already here, you guys got an early announcement basically. Not like Vtuber News gonna pick the news up on just a small channel like me, so so that is something super extraordinary. Okay, what else? Yeah, I'm not feeling too well to be honest. Like how do I say this? Like not exactly being healthy, I suppose. Because after I throw away some trash, my body feels rather down for whatever reason. I don't understand what's causing it. It happens a lot whenever I try to do some cleanup. Like, I don't really have any allergic reaction to it, but all of a sudden, after I'm done with some sort of cleaning in my room, I always feel like my body just want to lie down and get some enough rest. Not exactly sure what the actual cause though. Okay, what else? Oh, this one? Oh. But yeah, that's something that I just want to tell about as well. Oh, What else do I need to do here? There is some sort of tubing that I missed. Oh, this one. The mount. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to work on this part here. No? Okay, I think this is the one. Don't recall that ever happening to me. Yeah, I know, right? I don't think that's normal. So I'm not sure what's causing it. Maybe because I'm not used to cleaning that much, I guess, in a way. Like, I don't do room cleaning that often. But whenever I do, this is the kind of stuff that I just don't want to deal, to be honest, because, like, I don't know what's causing it. It just doesn't make me feel nice. Like, I'm still figuring out what's causing it for years now. So if you guys know what that is, please do let me know, because I may be concerned about that. Okay, what else? Oh yeah, this one. Oh, you cannot put that in? Okay, sure. Okay. That's not the one. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Am I having an allergic reaction? But allergic reaction wouldn't be like that, right? Like, as far as I know, usually allergic reaction will make me feel itchy or just in fever and stuff. It's not even fever, like, it's just not well. But it doesn't completely take me out of it, which is odd, you know? Okay, what am I missing here? Okay. Okay, now I'm confused. Okay, you know what, I'm just gonna... My suggestion is to ask your doctor if there wasn't an issue for that. Well... I'll try, I guess. I don't know. Because it's not... It haven't been a risk at all, to be honest, but it's just a bit concerning. At least to me, it's kind of concerning. Let's assemble the other side, perhaps. I'm just clicking random stuff at this point because I have no idea which part that needs to be going. Okay. Oh, there it is. Oh, that makes sense. I'm pretty sure in real life this is gonna be a little bit more easier, because you just place the stuff that you already know gonna fit there. At least that's my experience with rebuilding some electronics that I've done. Like, I don't really see the schematic that much if it's just normal disassembly, and it's not that hard. But because this is a game, it's suddenly become harder. I don't know why. It's something that I just don't understand sometimes. Like, why is it suddenly become harder just because it's a video game? Not to mention, sometimes it's gotta be really specific in terms of order when you put them on. Oh, not that. Oh my god, where is the part? The nice part is, this thing still don't want to come in. Okay, what the hell am I missing here? Oh, this is one of those time again. Oh! Is that it? Oh my god, I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed right now. That is so annoying. The rank might be like tonight. Okay, one more win to next rank. Okay, two more win to next rank. Okay, three more wins till the next rank. At that point, you should just take some breaths before you lose your sanity. Like, seriously. Once you start losing 3 rounds in a row, get some rest. It's frustrating at that point for a lot of people. Especially if you already get tilted, if you're only gonna play worse. Like, yeah, you may one thing or two, but I don't recommend it. Not healthy. The only time that you have to keep going is if you're an actual streamer. Because you cannot just suddenly stop the show because you're angry about it. Makes a funny content though. But on a serious note though, it's not something that you have to keep going sometimes with video games, yeah, unless you're trying super serious about it. I'm not recommending it though because it's not that healthy. Especially the moment my friends left me. Yeah, at that point you probably need to get some rest. Like, don't fall for the EOMM where, oh yeah, I keep playing, I'll be fine. No, if you're already losing that much, just stop. I know it's addicting to try to keep going, but understand your own situation is really important. Wait, this thing's connected on the back? Oh, it's just for transport. I see. But yeah, seriously, dude. I don't recommend people to keep going when they already losing so much matches at that point because you're gonna only stress yourself at that point. Take it from the guy that did play some fighting games. Getting angrier not gonna help you. Trust me on that. You only do worse if you get angry. You may win some here and there, but most of the time you won't. So yeah, just try not to go hard on yourself if you already start losing. Just take the rest. You're not in esport competition yet, right? Okay, what am I missing? Yeah. Okay. This one? Oh, there we go. Can this go in? No. It's not it. Okay. What am I missing? This? Oh. Now you go in. But yeah. Again, getting tilted is understandable, but that also means that you probably need to take some rest. Because contrary to popular belief, especially since I got some experience from sim racing, right? Overplaying is actually not helpful. Like, I remember my senior in college telling me that no, you have to play hours upon hours to get good at Dota 2. My senior told me about it. Like, it may looks beneficial, but it's not actually, surprisingly. Because, how do I say this? There is such thing as overtraining, and at that point, it's not really beneficial. Like, the concept is still the same, because training as much as you can, it's good, yes, but you also need to know not to do too much about it. Because have you ever wondered why something like F1, NASCAR, or GT3 racing, endurance racing, when it comes to practice, they don't do it that much. Like, it's just like in a day, like, yeah, 30 minutes a session for free practice 1, and then an hour break, and then another 30 minutes for free practice 2. Hell, I don't think it's about 30 minutes if I remember correctly with F1. But you get what I mean. There is a reason why. Because if you overtrain, you're gonna actually start making more mistakes that way. So, yeah. Focus on other things. Summer vacation is a week left till going to a new school or uni from another city. So, yeah. Yeah, you're probably gonna need to plan out something else other than playing video games at that point. So, you know, it's not a bad thing. Let's start with transport stack here. Oh. Wait, it got held on there? Ah, that's really cool. All players need to know why training in any kind of activity has a period called break time. Yeah. There is a reason why. Oh, there is a window. Oh, look at this. Lower the gun. Open the shielding. Extend the leg. And then we can fire. Alright. Fire! Yeah, this is basically a tank gun, by the way. It's pretty simple. But yeah. Oh, you can traverse the thing? Oh, they only do it as a show off. Look at this. That's really cool. Oh, you gotta remove the shield. Like, you can just use it like this. I mean, it makes sense because some of the older tanks during this time actually used this gun. You can unlock the ammo as well, manually. Yeah, see, there's the rammer here actually. Yeah, is that the gun rammer? Seems like it. No, it's not. It's not a gun rammer. But it's but it's right there. So why do you pull the trigger on this thing? I want to know. This one? No. This? No. Oh, oh, the elevation. Let's see. It's the one? No. Okay, where is the trigger on this thing? I'm kind of curious right now. The trigger is not going to be on the lag on this thing, obviously. That's on the Sherman. This one? No, that's just the hinge. This is the scope of the gun. Where the hell is the trigger? No, that's not it. I want to find where's the trigger pull is. Is it this one? Oh, there it is. Okay, time to reload. This is the trigger, guys. We found it. This is also the trigger. Oh, so you can push this or slam on this. I'm pretty sure you should slam on this instead because this is much more leverage than this small thing. But technically you can. Ah, okay. Okay, let's see how this thing works in X-ray. So this is the basic mechanism. There is a large hammer, basically. As you can tell, this is what fired the gun. What caliber this is? This is 3. This thing looks really massive, holy shit. Okay, let's slow down by 10. Interesting enough, it doesn't really push the thing automatically. Like it is, but what's the extraction mechanism? Is it this one? Yeah, basically cannon is just oversized bullets, as you can tell. I want to see a bit closer here. Let's make this thing extracted. I am still confused. Is this the one that makes it make the extraction? I mean, the reloading mechanism looks pretty simple. Push that up and then lock it down. Yeah, you push forward, right? And then this move, and then it's basically drop up the thing. Maybe the other X-ray would show a bit better. Something rotate this part. Some sort of spring mechanism. Ah, that's too much. Yeah, I'm still confused. Click and hide active ports. Oh, there is no cutout on this. I just realized. It makes sense though. I'm trying to figure out how does this thing work. What? Push it down. Oh, this thing. Okay, now it makes sense now. So this is basically what opens up the gun bridge while after firing. Look at this. Just pay attention to this. It fires, right? This moves. It opens that way, but when it goes back, this gonna... There you go, see? Oh, that's really cool. Took me a while to figure out how the extraction mechanism works, but it's there. And now we know. Like, look at this. I'm gonna try to get as close as I can. Like, it flips out because it has indent in there, and then when it goes back, it got stuck. But because it's at an angle, that's gonna rotate this lever that when you have to do it manually, you have to move it, kind of like a handbrake. Oh, that's really cool. But yeah, look at this. This is the mechanism. Pay attention around this area. Look at this slanted part. It's open, right? And when it tries to goes back, this thing gonna get caught by the extractor plate thing here. Yeah, it's amazing. Okay. But you know what? I'm just gonna call it day for now because I'm not feeling too well. But that was very cool though. So yeah, I guess that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoy my rant a little bit earlier and maybe enjoying me nerding on this massive gun from Russia. Not very massive by today's standard, but it's quite big back in the day. And yeah, if you like my content, feel free to press that like button, and if you want to see more, then you know, hit the subscribe button. Maybe you'll see something really interesting at some point that you won't expect, because that's how I do it on my channel. So yeah, it was a good fun. I'm kind of thankful that you guys want to listen to my rambling a little bit earlier. It's not much, but it kind of helped me a little bit to feel a little better for today. So yeah, that is it for today. Thanks for watching, and remember, I'm keeping my eyes on you, so keep on living, buddy. Keep on living. I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye. Yeah, if you don't know, I try to replicate a certain slingshot channel ending there.